Welcome, everybody, to Anderson, Indiana, here as we get ready for tonight's JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Liberty Christian Lions. Tonight is the second to last game for the Royals and the last game of the season here for this JV Lion Club. Royals will have their normal starters: Schultz, Maurer, Noah, Zalinga, and Morris. For the Liberty Christian Lions, Jamarion Larry, number 1. Number 5, Javion Murphy. Number 10, Nick Sulk.
I think he said Schultz. I was trying to listen.
It sounded like he said Schultz. Kayvon Jones, number 11. Joe Moore is the final starter here for the Lions. Yeah, when you went down and asked, they didn't say anything. But he said Schultz right there. It sounded like.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that would be a hard one to pronounce.
No,
I was looking at the Demarion.
The one that was backwards, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Darian Jones or Jones?
Jones,
Darian?
yeah.
That was
Jones Demarion. I was like, that's not. I think it's backwards. So Lions get the tip, and they will start with the ball here. Drive here, kick. These are really hard to read jerseys, by the way, for the Lions. It's really thin script. As they go inside to Murphy. Murphy hands off. Moore takes it in, flips it around. Back in the high post. Murphy turnaround jumper way off. Tipped around. Noah with the rebound.
That was some good defense from the Royals, although we just got pocket picked.
Yeah, but it's out off of Larry, so. Eastern Hancock ball.
So JV hadn't played in a week and a half. Is that right?
Yeah, they haven't played because they played Blue River.
Right, yeah.
Blue River a week ago exactly. Now I keep forgetting today's only Tuesday.
Yeah, me too.
Maurer being harassed there by Larry. Royals being patient here. Hit
like
Schultz
that.
on that cut. Deflected out of bounds or kicked out of bounds there by Larry.
Too bad Schultz can't do a little like reverse layup from where he was at. May have gotten the shot off.
Noah inbound here. Finds Maurer for 3. Maurer in and out, but Drew right there for the rebound. And nearly put back. Tipped out. So Drew with the offensive board and then tips it out to Schultz. I think he rushed that because he heard those footsteps coming behind him of Murphy. Kick it out to Z over in the corner. Schultz for 3. No. Rebound off and then up ahead to Larry. And Larry lays it in for 2.
I wouldn't mind seeing Z shoot that. He was just a step behind the free throw line. That's well in his range.
Yeah, that was one I think he was thinking, I got to swing this. And Gavin was wide open. Yeah. But you're right, that would have been a good look from our best outside shooter here. Yeah. So 2-0 here early on. Morris lets everything go.
I like that right there.
I do too, and he picks up the foul there on Murphy. It's going to send Drew to the line then to shoot 2. Murphy's got the height advantage. Drew's got the weight advantage.
Yeah.
So I think Drew's got to use that muscle and try to go through him. If he can pick up another foul here on Murphy, it can make his life a lot easier because they don't have anybody else listed over 6'2".
Yeah, absolutely. And Drew's got the strength to do that. He's just got to look to do it.
Drew's first one no good. Second one off the mark. Tipped around, and Murphy with the rebound.
And this, for anybody who's not been here, this gym is claustrophobic. We played in some like gyms with some deep shooting background. This one is real tight, and it feels like the ceiling is right on top of you.
Yeah, it kind of arcs in on you as Larry drives and was fouled by Schultz there. Yeah, the kind of the curvature of the ceiling, it just feels small. Larry to Murphy, blocked by Drew and saved by Drew. What a acrobatic play by Drew Morris, but then it's stolen away from Zelinga. Kind of a poor pass by Maurer, and Larry lays it up and in. That pass was kind of behind Z, and he couldn't hang on to it there.
Yeah, and I think some of this is just some of the teams we play in our conference aren't real good, and we talk about with the girls some too. You kind of get some bad habits when you play against competition that's not great regularly.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of teams that have pressured us.
No.
And when we have, that's been one of our, I don't want to say our downfall, but one of the things we've struggled with was high-pressure defense. Right now we're moving well. We're possessing the ball with confidence here. We just have to keep on it until we get that look as Z's just off the mark. Larry at the top of the key. Flips it to Jones. Lob into Murphy in the high post. He'll turn, he'll shoot, he'll miss. Get his own rebound, though, over Morris. Take it in. No, again. Schultz with the rebound.
Really athletic.
And it looks like, Coach Paxton's kind of content to let him shoot that.
Yeah. Well, he didn't look like a confident shooter from outside. But when he grabbed the rebound and went to the basket, you could see him knew what he wanted to do. And we were being sloppy.
Larry with the steal, and then Larry turns it over. Gavin Schultz with the steal the other way. That was a little casual there by Larry. Brennan Noah for three. Brennan Noah drills the three. Morris with the assist there.
Yep, nice job.
4-3 here as we got 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Sulk in the corner for three. In and out. Rebounded by Maurer.
We're actually doing a decent job on the boards.
Oh, they're not really crashing hard outside of Murphy. They're just, if they're in the position, but we're fighting really hard. We're getting good position. There's the kick. Maurer to Zelinga. No good, but again, nobody put a body in Noah. Noah's going to get the rebound. Z to Maurer, no. Maurer gets his own rebound, puts it up. It's blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay here with Royals. And right now we're getting to the basket and get our own rebounds at will.
And Cash checks in for Maurer.
We just got to start knocking down some of these shots here. Drew Morris on the wing. His pass is deflected, and then I thought it was going to be over and back there, but they said Cash didn't have it. And then
never had it, but
Larry steals it away from Cash, and Larry lays it up. He's got all 6 of their points.
I think we probably want to make sure we're taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
Watch out for that guy.
Joe Moore's now up here at the top of this defense. Drew could have rolled faster. Drew's going to get a push. Yeah.
That's fair.
That was fair. Drew, we said use your muscle.
Yeah, you did.
We didn't mean use your arm muscles there, Drew. We meant use your body. So Drew picks up his first. We have checking into the game, Martez Porter.
They got a lot of kids on their JV. You say 13 of them?
13 on their JV. Take there, no good. Noah right there for the board off of the Moore miss. Drew to Gavin, deflected out of bounds by Larry. 6-3 here, Lions. In the early going, not so early going. Minute 30 left.
No, it's gone fast. That's his.
Another turnover there.
I mean,
we just threw it right to Larry, and Larry can't get the shot to go.
We might have double figures in turnovers by the time this quarter's over.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been unforced, a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Cash Poindexter off the mark. Rebound by Salt.
Yeah, it's just sloppy passing.
Larry to Porter. Porter spin move, puts it up and in. First points from somebody other than Larry. Under a minute to play now. 8-3 Lions.
Go, Gavin.
Schultz gets all the way to the rim and lays it in.
Yeah, they're playing us hard to a side. And, like, Gavin couldn't believe he was so wide open. There, we got Gavin down the middle again. We're just not looking out of that double team. Good.
Drew with the spin move all the way in.
And he recognized that he got a good matchup.
All of a sudden the scoring's picked up 10-7 with 13 seconds left here. Drayden White up top. Splits the defenders, takes it all the way in, can't get it to go. Poindexter with the rebound. We're not going to get a shot up at the end.
Yeah, not the cleanest quarter for either team.
No.
But you can see the offense is coming to life a little bit there at the end.
A little bit there, so looks like Maverick Burke checking in. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
So these, the three things that we have here in the elementary, 6 3D printers, hydroponics tower, and then in the middle, that was the first thing I applied for when I took this position, was our book machine. All three of these things we're able to do because of generosity of the Community Foundation.
All right. Sorry, this tablecloth's actually making it harder for me to write. I can't, when I go to write on my notepad here, it's not, the tablecloth isn't letting the ballpoint pen work very well. So second quarter getting ready to start. Maverick Burke and Caleb Shelley checked in for Drew Morris and Brennan Noah. We got no subs. We got Larry, Moore, Sulk, Porter, and who am I missing there? White.
There you go.
It's like if Gavin can get by that initial pressure, Larry with another steal.
Yeah, we need to clear out. Like if we go a little wider with our set, Gavin could go get a layup every time. Or if they help off and he's kicking to the open guy,
because that help side is just really slow getting there.
Right. Look at that, great pass.
Yeah, Zalinga lays it up and in. Was that Burke with the pass?
No, it was Poindexter.
Salk takes the three, and he'll bury the three. We lost him there. I don't know if we switched. I think we were switching that and lost him. And I remember him from last year. He's a good three-point shooter. Burke hands off to Poindexter, and Poindexter knocks it.
Yeah, he didn't get it. Cash didn't get it cleanly.
He never caught it and then just tried to slap it away so that that Moore didn't take it for a quick layup there. So, did they call it off of us? I never saw the ref point. Okay.
Because that was.
I know it was off him, but
that was
sometimes they don't always do that. So, quick 30-second timeout here by Coach Paxton. His first. Good crowd starting to fill in here on senior night for the Lions. I seem to remember last time we were here 2 years ago, they had a good crowd too.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. And Coach Paxton told me at lunch today that for the Liberty Christian Centerville game, they told Centerville fans they better be here early because they were expecting a sellout.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge gym. So.
No, it's not. I'd say it probably, what would you say, comparable to our middle school gym?
Yeah.
That side is bigger, but not as long, and then this side is not as tall as our middle school gym. So,
but that's a good comparison. It's definitely one of the smaller gyms we play in. There we go. Good hands. Shelley gets a steal. And we got to be decisive with our passing and not hesitate because they are overplaying the passing lanes. There you go, Jake.
Maurer.
Yep. Little awkward looking shot there, but it goes in, and Jake did a good job. I mean, when we get in the middle, we're doing all right. Right now, Porter is kind of having his way inside. He's a 6-foot freshman. He's kind of looks like a younger version of their Drew.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Right. Big, strong kid, just not quite as tall as Drew. Off the back of the rim for Mav. And Solk beats us to the rebound. Good job, but we got to rotate back. They got an advantage.
White with the finger roll.
And I'm not sure if that's what he wanted to do, but he started to lose the ball, and that's what it led him into that.
Mm-hmm.
But they got us on our rotations.
So 17-11.
Good extra
nice
pass.
Extra pass to Maurer. Off the mark, tipped around. Poindexter comes up with the rebound, dishes it down to Zelinga, who misses. Porter and Shelley fighting for it. Finally, Maurer. Nope.
No. Ow.
I'm just going to say Larry finally came up with that.
Yep.
Then up ahead to White.
And I think we are hurrying some of our shots because we are worried about somebody coming over and getting a piece of
absolutely.
it. Shelley gets into the lane, thinks about it, pass out to Poindexter.
Off the mark, Solk with the rebound. Up ahead to Larry.
Not going to call any fouls tonight.
No. So Poindexter with the rebound off that.
Yeah, I think like 3/5 of our team fouled Larry on that last one.
Larry lays that one up and in off of, I guess, the steal off Porter there.
Yeah.
Larry's got 8 now. 21-11, 3:05 to go here in the quarter. And Z just threw that into the back of, who was it?
That was a bad foul.
I can't tell. I can't read the numbers. Joe Moore was the one there. Here's the replay. Just not a good cut, not a good pass, and then Shelley just kind of hips him for the foul there. So Moore with the basket. Shelley picks up the foul. I've got us for 7 turnovers as Noah, Frakes, and Morris all check back in.
This is where I say, is that all?
Yeah.
Because it feels like way more than that. Leave it a little short. Poindexter comes up with it, but
then throws it, trying to get it out to Drew, and he throws it right to Larry. Solk no good on the rebound. Tipped out to Moore. Noah with the steal. Maurer loses it to Larry, and then they're going to call a foul on Larry. Good Lord, this is
chaos and broken.
Yeah.
Number 11, Kayvon Jones just checked in. I thought he said for a minute chaos. That's what we've been seeing.
Poindexter up to Morris. Drew will take the 3. Drew will drill the 3. Drew's got 5. Nobody gets out there. The Sulk, though, missed the rebound. Offensive board and put back there by Murphy.
Murphy's a nice-looking player. Oh, look at tip. So we're going to inbound it on the side.
We have 14, by the way. If you can read the scoreboard.
There you go, Noah. Into Drew. Got double team, he splits it. He's going to draw
the foul.
Yep, that's 2 on Murphy.
So Murphy picks up his second. Drew back at the line to shoot 2. Knocks home the first. Gavin Schultz checks back in for Poindexter. Second one also good. Drew's got 5 this quarter.
Uh-oh.
And, nobody was paying attention there.
Nope.
Coach Paxton wants a timeout because they just.
Yeah, and to make it worse, he didn't catch it cleanly, and we didn't have anybody going for the ball at that point either.
No. 30-second timeout. Let's take a quick break here.
Start Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-star difference. Visit 9starconnect.com.
We're trying to figure out the roster here. There's some people who are listed as, I'm not sure, maybe it's a junior, like a junior or senior, listed as a coach and a player.
Well, I think it's manager.
Oh, is it a manager?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a coach. Yeah, I bet you're right. So Royals trail by 9. It'll be their ball after that Murphy lay-in.
I just read one of their coaches is Zach Irby, but when I first read it, I read Zach Edie. I thought that would be impressive.
Gave up the NBA career to come be an assistant high school coach.
Good old Anderson, Indiana.
Speaking of, I came to town early tonight just because I didn't have anything to do at school. Went for a hike up at Mounds.
Nice.
I could go on and on about, the state park system in Indiana, but we do have really nice parks.
We do. I think you're insane for going outside today and hiking, but
that was just more of a stroll.
Yeah.
Down along the river. It was nice. I was still in a shirt and tie, so it wasn't like I was doing too much.
No, but it was freaking cold.
It's pretty.
That's true.
Drew,
nice. Oh,
can't get it. Sulk lost it. Drew fighting for it.
That effort.
That a baby Drew. Nice job.
That was a great effort. Because I'm not quite sure how he got that. Like, you see that play more in like football or something, going on a loose ball. Drew looks like he wants it tonight, and he's a little irritated with his teammates not matching his level. It's how he's projecting himself. Uh-oh, we just lost Cutter.
Salt for 2 there. 27-16. Let's see if we can cut this back down to single digits here before we go into the half. Maurer, I think he bounced that off the foot of Murphy, and then Murphy with the reach.
Yep, that's 3 for Murphy.
Yes, it is.
I would say that would help us, but when Porter came in, he did a really nice job.
He's got 6. Porter does. Sorry, I was late. They were late on the scoreboard. It's 29-16, so a 3 would bring it down to a 10-point game. Have some static interference with the PA mic there. Noah to inbound. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Finds Maurer. Down to Morris. He gets doubled. We got to move and help him.
What a pass.
Yeah, it was a great pass, but I wish we didn't have to make that great pass. That was another one from Noah to Maurer. Tipped around. Porter finally comes away with it. Man, Drew is fighting tonight.
Yep.
And that was a great pass there from Jones to White, and White gets his 6th point on that fast break.
Yeah, it feels like Drew
Schultz
is taking this as a personal challenge. Great pass.
Nice. Schultz over to Zelinga. Nobody stops Larry, but he can't get the layup. Zelinga with the rebound. Schultz decides to throw it into the rafters. And at the halftime break, Liberty Christian leads by 13, 31 to 18. And we gotta pick up the little things right now. We're just playing sloppy basketball. And this is a good Liberty Christian team. You're not going to get away with sloppy basketball against these guys. So
no, the intensity is just not there, and it's like we're having a hard time adjusting to their speed and athleticism. That some of those passes are just, I mean, we just kept throwing the ball to Larry, not realizing he wasn't on our team.
Yeah. At some point, we got to go, hey, that guy is in a different colored jersey.
Yep.
So, all right, well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this word from the IHSAA. We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected.
Welcome back, folks, as we get ready to start the second half of the JV game. Eastern Hancock Royals trail the Liberty Christian Lions 31-18. And obviously we weren't in the locker room, but I'm guessing it was talking about doing the little things. We were getting the offensive rebounds, but I think Coach Paxton was talking about don't rush.
Right.
Right now, you got to be quick. You got to move the ball quick against pressure, but don't be in a hurry.
Yep.
And that's what's led to a lot of our miscues has been being in a hurry and rushing.
Sound a little bit like Coach Wood.
Yeah, a little bit. He knew a thing or two about basketball.
Yeah. Maybe that should be a passion project, Coach Wooden's Pyramid of Success, because I don't think our kids know Coach Wooden.
Not well enough. Born in Hall, Indiana.
Yeah. Went to Martinsville, right?
Yep. And moved down to Centerton when he was in school and went to Martinsville. Eastern Hancock ball here to start the second half. They got starters on the floor. See what kind of set Coach Paxton came out with right off the bat. You got Drew in the middle.
Yeah, and they've got Porter and Young in there together.
And
nice.
Drew gets the basket and the foul.
And that was Porter guarding Drew to save Young, who's got 3 fouls. Or, excuse me, Murphy, not Young. I don't know why I said Young.
That foul went on Porter. Now, the one thing that the Liberty Christian coach is making sure to say is you got to watch for 3 seconds because Drew spent a whole lot of time in the lane there.
He has a duffel bag and a suitcase, I think.
Good hustle there by Z to tip that one out off of one of the Lions.
Yeah, we need to figure out a way to get Z involved. He's been really, really quiet.
Couple layups off cuts, but that's about it. Schultz over here. Finds Noah in the corner for 3. Oh, that one looked good.
Yeah, it did.
That one was tipped. Oh, they're going to say that one was out off of Murphy.
I think we got a call there.
I think we did too. Nobody's guarding Gavin. Kind of an interesting inbound there. Zelinga to Maurer in the corner. Oh, there they ran it and lost out of bounds again, though. They ran at Drew. They were kind of baiting him, and then Larry came over from the backside.
Yep, they're worried about Drew right now. And so he's going to get the ball. He needs to find that double team, like replace the guy who's coming.
Maurer with the turnaround. Jake Maurer with his 4th point. Chip it away. Just be patient. Porter drives, cut off there. Oh, man.
They're going to call somebody reaching in.
Yeah, they're going to call Gavin. And Porter kind of got bailed out because he was in a bad spot there.
Yep. Some good defense from Drew.
Larry lobs it into Jones. Joe Moore dribbling around the perimeter. Trying to go inside to Murphy.
Nice job by Noah.
But Jones buries the 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you beat that. That's how you beat somebody sagging off you. But I thought Noah did a good job dropping down, forcing the ball back out, and he even closed out. It was just a good shot.
And that's what we're going to give up there because they'd only hit 1 3 before that. So you got to give something up.
Yep.
Schultz with the floater.
I think somebody got a piece of that on the way up.
Moore to Murphy. Murphy with a little spin move there.
Yeah, nice shot.
You mentioned earlier, he just doesn't look as confident on offense.
No, and it's closer to the basket. He looks better as a sophomore, so you think maybe he'll grow into that. But
you got a good frame to build on there. Z, no good. Marmar Larry with the rebound. And then up ahead to Jones, who gets his 5th point in a row. Nope, actually, Murphy got 2 in there. All of a sudden, it goes from a 7-point game to a 16-point game. Maurer finds, I'll just take that one, Brennan. That one's in rhythm there. Go inside to Drew, through Porter, but no.
Yeah, and Porter forced him out a little bit. A little tougher shot for Drew.
Larry lost that one.
Ooh.
They're going to say it was off him.
Yeah, I think they're going to say maybe that last bounce caught him.
He's not complaining, so
No.
So it was probably a good call. Gavin. Over here to Noah. We're doing a much better job right now at taking care of the ball, not giving up silly stuff right now.
Yeah. We just got to score.
Poindexter comes in for Schultz. Noah working on Larry. Gets it to Drew, and Drew just somehow wills that thing over the rim.
Muscle in. One of the things, like, I thought Noah had a chance. He made a little move and kind of step back. We got to be ready to take the shot in those because there are windows there. They're just quicker.
Yep. More to Larry. And Larry now in double figures with 10.
I was going to say, seems like he scored a lot more than that.
We had 6 in the first quarter, and then he's been mostly doing assisting after that. Z just thought he was going to get a contact and doesn't. Larry steps through. That was kind of impressive.
That wasn't nice. I would have sprained my ankle.
You would have done a lot more than sprain your ankle.
That's true. I've been there. There you go, Brennan.
Larry with the rebound.
Yeah, really, we're not getting to the rebounds we got in the first half.
Nope. Larry hits Jones. Jones has got all 7 of his points that's coming in this quarter. And now it's a 20-point game like that. I wanted to point out Drew's got 11. He's in double figures too.
There you go, Jake.
There you go. Finds Drew. Cash somehow hung on to it. Kicks it out to Drew. Short corner jumper. No. Zelinga grabs the board, but then Zelinga double clutched the pass, and Larry with another steal. Larry behind the back. And then a putback there by Jones.
Coach Paxton going to get another timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to get the officials' attention there. 46-24.
That was not a pretty start.
No, I don't think that's how we wanted to start that quarter there.
Well, so the easy thing to say is we need to score and stop them from scoring. But really, we haven't. Our defense hadn't been great to start this quarter, and shots aren't falling except for Drew.
Yeah, I mean, we just and we're not getting clean looks. We're rushing our 3-point looks. And credit that Liberty Christian defense. They're just playing aggressive, and this is where you mentioned it in the first half. They play defense more like a varsity defense.
Yep.
And our JV guys haven't seen a lot of this aggressive defense lately. Especially, you look at the last month. In January we saw some of it, but in the last month, a lot of the JV defense have been a little bit more relaxed. John Collins says, I'm pretty sure every player on Liberty Christian's last name is Larry. That's what it seems like. And I heard the coach calling him Marmar. Marmar Larry. I like Marmar.
Marmar's good.
He has been impressive. He's done just a little bit of everything. His defense has been good, his rebounding, his passing.
It's one of those, it feels like he's covering the whole floor. There you go, Noah. It's a
first basket since the first quarter.
Yeah, it's a good set. We just lost a guy again.
Yep, we lost Murphy.
And that's the wrong guy to lose.
Coach Paxton.
I think he only has one timeout left.
I think so. He's inquiring to his team whether he needs to call another timeout or not. Larry, there you go. Z with the steal. And then a foul on Noah there. He called blue 15. He said blue out loud, blue 15.
White 15.
They don't have a 15.
No. White 11. Okay.
White 11.
That's Jones.
Okay.
It's not Larry.
Not Larry. It's Jones with the foul. Poindexter drives, lost the handle, but it's going to stay with the Royals. Caleb Peters checked in, as did Matt Smith.
Yeah, first we've seen of both of those guys.
Noah for 3. Just left it short. Peters up to Larry. Larry missed it, and then it goes off Zelinga out of bounds. And they're going to give it to us. Okay.
So Larry's a sophomore, and it's that same thing like Murphy. He's kind of raw. You can see like that should have been an easy basket for him, and yet you'd look to see that improve over the next couple of years.
Or right there, he just kind of let Cash go, and Cash spins in and lays it up for his first points. Kind of that pseudo pressure.
Oh, don't reach over.
Murphy can't get it to go. Tipped around. Peters kicks it out to Matt Smith. Smith, too strong. Rebounded, though, by Murphy with 40 seconds left here. Larry up and under, no. Zelinga with the rebound. And then it goes off Larry's foot out of bounds.
That was a crazy shot, but I got to admire the audacity for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was like a little stutter step at the start, drive the baseline underneath the basket, and he didn't even look. And I'm not sure he didn't use the backboard either, did he?
He put English on it, but no backboard. So 25 seconds. Royals get one more shot here. Poindexter cut off by Smith. Throws it out there. Murphy with the steal.
Drew bats it away in disgust.
Yeah, and that pass was just not there.
No. Nope. We actually had Noah in the same spot on the other side, but we weren't looking that way.
Ten seconds left. Shot no good. Drew with the rebound off the Peters miss. Drew doesn't realize how much. Oh, now he does. That looked good from my seat.
It did.
I thought that was going. So, into the quarter, the score, Liberty Christian Lions 48, Eastern Hancock Royals 28. We just couldn't get any offense going there.
No, that was an ugly quarter for us. And in the first half, it was the rebounds were helping us out, and we didn't get rebounds there, and they were getting out on the break, and it's not great.
Well, thank all 60 people who are tuned in watching tonight. It's good numbers for a JV game.
Yep, absolutely. The last regular season away game for us, right?
Yeah.
And if we make it to the regional, that would be the next time we go on the road.
Yep. And even then, looking at if we can win the sectional, we would play the winner of the Marion County sectional, which means we probably play that at Greenfield.
Yeah.
Or I think Greenfield and the possible sites were Greenfield, Shelbyville, Greencastle, maybe Terre Haute or something. So it looked like it'd be Greenfield or Shelbyville
right.
if we were to make it to the regional. So it's not like we'd be traveling too far.
Yeah, but with the way the logic works, sometimes we'd end up playing at Terre Haute.
Oh, I don't disagree. I wish that Richmond would host a regional.
That would be awesome. That gym is fantastic.
I don't know if it's an IHSA thing, if it's a Richmond thing. Maybe they don't want to host. I don't know, but if I could give a plug to them, that would be a great place to watch a regional. So it will be Lion ball with 7 minutes to go here in the JV game. They have Smith, White, Porter. Schultz gets the steal. Right? Murphy, and I was trying to think who the other one was. Peters. Jump ball, go to the Royals. Eastern's got Schultz, Shelley, Noah, Morris, and Poindexter. I've got Peters and Porter right next to each other on my roster. I keep getting them mixed up.
Yeah, I get that.
Schultz finds Poindexter. He had a good screen, but he takes it. Kicks to Shelley. Back out to Cash. Cash with the step through and finally gets it to roll.
Yeah, very patient on that shot. I think it feels like we've got some guys that are kind of nervous to shoot tonight, too. We're not really looking at Shelley just pick up that foul. And that was another one. Like his 2 fouls they've not been great effort fouls.
No. So Porter going to go to the line. They're 0 of 1 as a team from the charity stripe.
I mean, I've only got us with 4 fouls as a team the whole game.
I have 5. 2 on Schultz, 2 on Shelley, 1 on Morris.
I missed one of Schultz.
Well, they've only got 6, so it's not been.
No. Burke checks in for
fouls.
Shelley. No, it's like there's been a lot more fouls than there have been fouls called.
Oh, yeah. Sinks them both.
I like him. I like Porter as a player.
I do too. He's got 8 points.
Yep.
Only a freshman, too.
Yep. He's going to be one to bear watch in the next couple of years.
Because he's not afraid to get in there and push with Drew.
Nope.
Cash gets fouled there by Smith, and then that's going to send Cash Poindexter to the line.
Let's pick up some freebies here.
Hits the first. Hits them both. 18-point Lion lead. White up top with it. White's only a freshman as well. Kicks out. Porter is 3. That'll look good.
Yep, it did.
Not there. Poindexter with the rebound.
Take it, Mav.
Maverick goes into Drew. Drew with the hook shot. No. Noah with the rebound and put back.
Yeah, that was a great hustle play from Brennan Noah. And it was a very athletic shot.
Brennan's got 7. Porter to Smith to White. White too strong. Murphy tipped it out, but Noah grabs the board.
I've got Noah with 6 boards right now.
He's playing well.
Yep.
And a nice screen there from Mav. Cash can't get it to go, but Drew with the offensive rebound. Drew doesn't want to give it up. He wants to go to the basket. We'll kick it out to Cash. Can't get it to fall, but Schultz gets it off of the Drew tip. Back out to Morris. No. That one's going to go out of bounds. And
I know we didn't score there, but that was a much better possession.
yes. Every look we took was good. We were moving. Got some subs here. Joe Moore back in. Amani Kelly in. And Jones back in as well. 4:37 to go here. Up in the wire. Be Royal ball. $16-point deficit. 4:15 to go here in the JV game. It'll be a while before the varsity game because we got senior night activities, and I believe they said there's 16 seniors that they're going to honor. Noah no good. Moore take it the other way. Euro steps around Schultz. No, and Brennan there for the rebound. Pushes ahead on the fast break to Drew. Drew Euro steps around, and I think Drew got hit in the face there. Now the ball got him in the face. That was a clean block. It just got him right in the schnoz.
It's an insult to injury one right there.
Got Cash in the corner for three. Moore up ahead to White. Can't get the layup. Murphy can't get the layup. Poindexter with the rebound. Oh, we're just missing Drew right there.
Yeah.
Gavin finds him. Drew with the spin move, no. Tipped around. Murphy comes up with it. 3:20 to go.
Oh, man.
In and out there. Poindexter knocks it out of bounds and will stay there.
Yeah, I don't know that could have been any more in than it was. LC's going to take a timeout here. I don't know if they're going to try to get some kids in or what. But
yeah, 30-second timeout. We'll stop here from our friends at 9-Star.
9-Star Connect electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
We talked about the claustrophobia in this gym as it's filling up. And again, I can't see because there's a – we're kind of wedged in this little spot here. And I don't know that I'm going to move until the game's over. The varsity game, I'm not talking about the JV. I can't see to the right of me if there's anybody over here, but their side of the bleacher's filling up. What I can see of our side filling up.
Yeah, it's going to be a packed house in here, I think. That's nice.
As always, I want to say thanks to our statistician, Jim Jackson. Jim keeps us on target so we're not messing up the stats too bad.
Landon Frakes came in during that break.
Kelly to Moore. Moore drives. Moore can't get it to go. Gets his own board. Puts it up and in. It's their first field goal of the quarter.
That's hard to believe.
All they got is 2 free throws from quarter. Frakes will pop the three. Frakes drills the three.
Nice shot from Landon.
But then we don't get back very well, but let's see, who was that? That was off us. Yeah, we deflected that one out of bounds. Inbound there to White, and White lays it in. He's got 8. And it feels like every time we score, they are just getting the ball out of the basket and almost getting a layup off of our scores.
Yep. Another turnover. Our defense has not been great second half.
Burke was there. He just missed it. Frakes with the block. Schultz with the rebound.
Take it, Mav.
Maverick Burke off the mark. Murphy with the board. And this has been without Larry on the floor. There, Maverick got the steal. .139 to go. 3 here from Frakes again. Frakes feeling it. Lob it into Moore. Moore with the acrobatic reverse layup. Timeout by the Lions just to get guys in. Keaton Chappell comes in. Peters comes in. Sulk comes in. And
Perkins.
Sebastian Perkins getting his first action, as is Keaton Chappell. I want another Frakes 3 here.
I'm all right with that. I think Frakes is probably all right with that.
Heat check Landon Frakes right now.
The way tonight's going scoring for us, there's no reason not to.
Burke will take the 3, no. Poindexter with the board. Poindexter goes up and scoops it up and in. Cash has got 8, all in the second half. Perkins tries to go in. Frakes with the deflection there. Peters drives in. Schultz nearly took it away. Peters goes up and hits the shot. Burke pump fake drive. And Burke's reverse layup was blocked. Schultz with the steal. Kicks it out to Cash, over to Mav. Mav was, blocked from behind, but Matt Smith going to pick up the foul. 15 seconds left. That was a chaotic.
Yes, they had to call that one.
Chaotic sequence. Maverick Burke with his chance for his first points of the night. Too strong. No good. Peters with the rebound. Up ahead to Chappell. Chappell, I think he thought he was out of time there.
Yeah.
Missed that one out of bounds. 6.8 on the clock.
Their Chappell was late getting on the lane. We missed the free throw. Coach Paxton was asking why they didn't call it because it wasn't like it was subtle.
No, it was.
And I think the official was like, there's 10 seconds left.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I'm like, let's just let this one go at that point. Because that's one of those, if it's a 6-point game, but a 16-point game, I think you just let that one go.
Right.
So final score here, Liberty Christian 58, Eastern Hancock 42. The Royals will wrap up their season on Friday against the Hagerstown Tigers. I don't know a lot about Hagerstown's JV. I know their varsity has a lot of young players, so we'll see. We'll learn a little bit. We're going to have, from what I've heard, an extensive senior night festivities here, and then even some time to take some pictures. So you probably got a chance to go and eat your supper and maybe bake some nice Toll House cookies and eat those with some Hudsonville ice cream.
There we go.
Something like that. So we can get some more plugs in there and see if we can get some more sponsorship money from those people. So we'll see you guys after the senior night stuff. We'll be back after that.
Indiana high school sports with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner. It's our weekly conversation with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. And Valentine's weekend here in the state of Indiana, an auditorium, lots of swimming, and boy, girls swimming just wrapping up. Paul, Carmel winning their 40th state championship, and now that's going to set the table for boys swimming and diving at the end of the month.
Yeah, we had a great weekend with the girls meet at, again, beautiful facility at IU Indy with an auditorium, and our kids, they get to celebrate their state championships in world-class facilities, and that was just another one. We had a great meet. Carmel won their 40th. Fort Wayne Carroll was on their heels. We actually had a tie for second place, first time in the history of the girls meet between Fishers and Fort Wayne Carroll. So great meet, and here we go. We're going to do it again in 2 weeks for the boys.
Feels like every weekend is a new adventure for you guys, and boys wrestling is coming up this weekend at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. Now, of course, a different setup than the usual hardwood inside Gamebridge that you're going to have for the girls and boys basketball state finals. But the wrestling state finals, getting that at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, how unique of a situation is that?
Well, it's a phenomenal event. We loaded the semi this morning at our office to take the mats and all the equipment we need for the state championship. And again, it's an incredible state championship. I know Jason Willey's working hard to put the facts together, and we've got multiple state champions returning from this year. And I think he shared a little in our 285 or our heavyweight division. We have 3 undefeated wrestlers still going for state finals, and so it's should be a heck of a weekend. And if everybody wants to watch wrestling, get out there and join us at Gamebridge on Friday evening. It's punch your ticket round on Friday night. You have to win to go to the championship day on Saturday, but it's going to be a great day of wrestling.
Paul, let's talk about some hoops. Girls semi-state coming up this weekend. 4A locations, LaPorte and Jasper. 3A, it'll be Logansport and Southport hosting. 2A, it's Frankfort and Greencastle. And in Class A, Huntington North and Charlestown are the hosts. So you pair that, Paul, with the boys basketball pairing show coming up on Sunday. Busy time of year, as mentioned, for you and your crew. It's always a busy time of year, but when you get into your board meetings this time of year with both the boys and girls basketball state tournaments going at the same time, what planning does that take?
Well, there's a lot. You know, we do have a board that is elected by our school to oversee this administration. You know, we have 19 people that are elected by our member schools, and we keep them informed with the tournament. And, you know, they approve the officials listing, or at least they look at that along the way and see whose officials have applied, and they approve the dates and all the other things that go into the state tournament. And so our staff is happy to work for a great board of directors that are really focused on education-based athletics.
This time of year, it's something we really haven't talked about before, reclassification. And I know, you know, it takes an army for you guys to figure out, you know, who's going where, all parts of the state. Can you just detail, first of all, the process of that and what goes into it? Well,
it's a very involved process, and we're in the middle of that right now. And we actually have a consistent date that we use annually, and we use our fall, our September 1 count date, they call it, our ADM, and we use that to classify our schools. And so that happened last September. The state runs those numbers first, and they release them to us. And we're in the process now of putting those into individual classes. And, you know, we have a committee coming together in the 1st of March. They'll come to the office that'll look at all of the tournament alignments based upon the movement we had. And once we get that done, then we'll take it to our board a little bit later on in the year for the classification cycle for next year. But the way we do it now, I do think there'll be a lot of consistency in tournament participation, or at least sectional opponents from year to year. There will be some slight adjustments, but we'll see how that goes. And we're excited to be able to put that in. And there's certainly a lot of prognosticators out there trying to figure out who's going to be in what class and what changes are going to happen. And I would encourage people to wait until we release it before they jump too far into that process.
Indiana's own version of bracketology, if you will,
right,
around March Madness. Paul, appreciate the time. It's the Commissioner's Corner. We'll talk to you next week.
Very good, Brendan. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. And expert technical support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From powering your home to powering your internet, experience our trusted service in a new way. Make the switch to 9-Star Connect Fiber Internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
High school sports have a unique way of setting the tone for our entire school community. How? By demanding our very best, no matter who we are.
Every student, coach, parent, and fan has a responsibility to practice good sportsmanship at athletic events. It's on each of us to lead by example with our behavior.
The way we behave is not only a reflection of our own character, but of our schools as well. It lets everyone know this is how we do things at our school. This is what we expect. This is who we are.
So, whether you're playing, coaching, or cheering, always demonstrate integrity with your words, actions, and attitudes at our athletic events. Our school's image is up to us.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Help set the tone by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is leading by example. This is leaving a positive impression. This is your IHSAA.
Are you a 9-Star Connect electric customer? Did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
There's nothing like playing high school football under the Friday night lights. It's where we play for the love of the game.
To have fun with our friends, with the whole town supporting us.
To battle our greatest rivals with teammates we've grown up with. To huddle up and have each other's backs, no matter what. Because we believe in each other and want to succeed for our teammates even more than ourselves.
11 guys fighting together for every yard, every down, every touchdown to make our school proud.
There's something special about playing for our hometown that we'll never forget, that we'll miss when it's gone. When the stands are full and the lights are shining bright. The crowd can't get any louder.
And you know, it just doesn't get any better than this.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, celebrating the purity of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's next football game. This is for the love of the game. This is making your hometown proud. This is your IHSAA.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
High school sports are different, especially in Indiana, and these Hoosier student athletes couldn't agree more.
We all know the saying, in 49 states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana.
Well, the same is true for all high school sports in Indiana, like volleyball,
and soccer,
and softball, and track, and so many more.
We're passionate about high school sports in Indiana.
They're an undeniable part of our state's culture.
They're woven into the DNA of our communities.
It's what we dedicate our time to.
It's what brings us all together.
It's what we celebrate.
And as a high school student athlete, that's a pretty special environment to grow in.
Representing your school and having your entire community behind you.
Being a high school student athlete in Indiana is something we never take for granted.
And it's an experience we'll never forget either.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support Hoosier student athletes like these by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is who we are. This is Indiana. This is your IHSAA.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need. Visit 9starconnect.com.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community. It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. Visit 9starconnect.com. Are you a 9-Star Connect Electric customer? Did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
In life and in high school sports, the most talented person doesn't always win.
And the most successful people are not always the most gifted. I'm Owen Fouts from Yorktown High School.
And I'm Lena Jones from Plymouth High School. More often than not, success requires being what other people are unwilling to be.
Consistent, disciplined, persistent, without taking shortcuts.
It's often the most dedicated, hardest working person or team that rises to the top.
The ones who run extra drills, who stay late in the weight room, who put in time after practice.
They say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and those who rise to the challenge are met with the greatest rewards.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support the hard work of our student athletes by buying a ticket to your school's athletic events. Thank you for being a champion of high school sports. This is consistency and commitment. This is discipline and dedication. This is your IHSAA.
It's not easy being a high schooler these days.
We juggle a lot each day between schoolwork, activities, jobs, and friends.
On top of all that, we're multi-sport student athletes. I'm Danae Klein, and I play volleyball, basketball, and softball for South Putnam High School.
And I'm Tyler Stanger, a wrestler and track and field student athlete at East Central High School.
It's hard physically and mentally exhausting yourself in practice.
It's hard coming back and doing it again the next day and the next and the next.
It's hard competing at a high level week in and week out.
But life is hard, and high school sports prepare us for it.
With every practice, every game, every win, and every loss.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the life lessons they teach by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing character, perseverance, and work ethic. This is preparing for life. This is your IHSAA.
In sports, only one team walks away with the W.
Only one team gets the trophy.
And only one player is named MVP.
But that doesn't mean everyone else who competed leaves empty-handed. I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School.
And I'm Caleb Ferguson from Columbus North High School. In education-based athletics, no matter who comes out on top, every student athlete walks away having grown as a person.
Every team walks away learning invaluable life lessons.
From responsibility to collaboration to integrity.
We're thankful to have coaches and mentors who always prioritize learning and growing over winning at all costs.
They're helping us build a mentality of development that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the growth mindset they develop by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is the second classroom. This is your IHSAA.
The camaraderie and community you experience in high school sports is unlike anything else. I'm McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
And I'm Sawyer Tittman from Fort Wayne Snyder High School. Where else do coaches help their players develop as athletes and as human beings?
Where else do student athletes grow together and grow up together?
Where else do parents and fans from all walks of life come together as one to cheer on their team?
High school sports are special because coaches, student athletes, and fans know they are all in it together.
The camaraderie and community we experience is just one reason why we love high school sports and why it is unlike anything else.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports and the way they bring everyone together. by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is unity. This is pride in your community. This is your IHSAA.
It's a harsh fact of life, but failure is inevitable.
You can work harder than you ever thought possible and still lose.
Sometimes someone else is simply better than you.
While life teaches us that we will sometimes lose, education-based athletics teach us how to deal with those losses in a mentally healthy way. I'm Bella Miller-Krieger from University High School.
And I'm Charlie Hosnow from Forest Park High School. With our coaches and teammates supporting us, student athletes learn how to move past the letdown and focus on the next point, the next play, and the next game.
We learn that negative energy is wasted energy, and that no matter how many times we fall short, as long as we are learning and never give up, we'll ultimately win.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty. Be a champion of high school sports and the resiliency they build by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is overcoming adversity. This is developing mental toughness. This is your IHSAA.
Hello, everybody, and welcome here to Anderson, Indiana, as we get ready for this game here from the Lions Den at Liberty Christian High School. The Eastern Hancock Royals are set to take on the Liberty Christian Lions. It is senior night here at Liberty Christian. I am Michael Gallion, joined as always by Scott Knight here on the broadcast. We look at the records for these two teams. Eastern Hancock comes in with a record of 12-8. This is their second to last game of the year. They'll take on Hagerstown for their own senior night on Friday night. Liberty Christian comes in with a record of 14-7 on this year. This is their final game before taking on the MTI School of Knowledge next week in the sectional. Look at the conferences for these two teams. The Royals look like they're, barring something really, really crazy, are going to wind up tied for third in the Mid-Eastern Conference, or potentially third outright. Liberty Christian won the Pioneer Conference North Division, but last week lost to Park Tudor in the championship game, so they finished second in the Pioneer Conference. We look at the brackets because talk about the sectional coming up next week. Eastern Hancock is going to host the sectional, and they will play Triton Central at 7:30 on Wednesday night. We'll obviously have that game broadcast, but that's one that this whole sectional, we're going to talk about it a lot over tonight and Friday night. We talked about it all year, just a brutal sectional. There's no easy path to get there, and we're going to need Royal fans to turn up and show out all section long if we want to take home the championship. You look at Liberty Christian. I know they've got their sights set on a state championship here in 1A, and they certainly have a team capable of doing it. They will be playing at the Deaf School for their sectional. And as you said, they will take on MTI School of Knowledge on Wednesday night. And if they can win that, then they'll get the winner of Tinley versus the Indiana Math and Science Academy. Getting ready to have national anthem, then we'll get starting lineups underway. I don't know that we can stand up for the national anthem.
I'm not
I
sure.
can lean around this table here.
That's about slide, I think.
That's about as good as I could do, is lean against the wall for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
We'll be led in prayer this evening by senior Darion Jones.
Bow your heads in prayer, please. Abba God, first of all, we just want to thank you for the privilege and the honor that it is to glorify your game basketball. God, I pray that you would be with us as we play. Keep us safe from injury, God. God, I thank you for all the fans that traveled here today, God. I thank you for getting them here safely, and I pray that you get them home safely. God, most of all, I pray that everything we do tonight will bring glory to your name and glorify your kingdom. We pray in the name of your Son. Amen.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, there we go. National anthem completed there. So, looking at this was the third matchup all time between these two teams. Liberty Christian won the first two. They won by 6 last year at Eastern Hancock and won by 15 2 years ago up here. And as we said, Liberty Christian trying to build for the tournament. They want to make a deep run. They've won 4 straight sectional titles. And, again, I think they've got the talent to be able to compete for that title if they want to do so. But they got some tough teams they got to get through. Eastern Hancock going with the same starting lineup that they have been. Number 15, Landon Loring. Number 25, Eli Manship. Number 30, Zach Stevens. Number 5, Caden Powers. And the lone sophomore, number 35, Luke Manship. I don't know if those lights they're trying to get the right light or if they're supposed to be flashing.
Yeah, I feel like the spotlight's on us.
I know.
We're getting some
I'm pretty sure it's
respect
pointing
here.
at us.
Yeah, getting some respect.
I think it's supposed to be doing that.
Let's meet the starters for tonight's final contest here at the Den. A 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Jelani Dixon.
So number 3, Jelani Dixon, one starter.
Guard, number 10, Elijah Dixon.
Elijah Dixon also starting for him.
Senior guard, number 24, Darion Jones.
Jones, number 24.
6'5" senior forward, number 33, Jordan Harrelson.
Number 33, Jordan Harrelson.
And a 6'7" forward, a senior, number 35, Monte Dillard Jr.
And then number 35, Monte Dillard Jr.
So Darion Jones is 24.
Yes. And it looks like he's going, as we see here, Coach Anderson looks like he's going with his seniors for his starters. I heard all 5 were seniors there. So a couple of guys that are normal starters, like Kendrick Martin, their leading scorer. Actually, 3 of their 4 leading scorers are not seniors, and they're starting on the bench tonight. So going with the seniors. Monte Dillard getting ready to jump with Luke Manship. And that one's kicked out of bounds. Will be Royal ball. Now, we talked about it. It's a big crowd. That side of the bleachers is full. Our side of the bleachers is full. You got people standing in the corners.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, they lost Caden Powers. 3 from Caden. Buries it.
It's good to see. And maybe that second half at Union got Caden going again.
Drive there by Jones. Kicks it over here to Dixon. That's Dillard up top. Dillard loses the handle on it, and gets it back somehow. Lost it again. Loring comes up with the steal. Loring kicks to Stevens. Stevens off to the side. He had 5 threes the other night. Rebound comes off to Jelani Dixon.
Yeah, I'm more surprised when Stevens' shots don't go in at this point of the season.
Yeah, he's been on a tear. Dillard out to Jelani Dixon. Dixon only a 26% three-point shooter, but he ties up the game here, matching Powers 3. Loring to Luke Manship. Luke will take the 3. Luke misses everything. Loring with the rebound and the save to Stevens. Good hustle there. Powers gets to Eli Manship. Back to Powers for the floater. Powers with his 5th point. And that's 2 assists. 1 from Loring, 1 from Manship on our 5 points. Jelani Dixon again. Up top here to Dillard. Go inside, and Eli is going to get a foul, or are we going to get a travel? I think Eli bumped him first, but yeah.
Kendrick Martin getting ready to check in.
You can't leave a 17.5 point per game score on.
Nah, but it's cool for the seniors to get the start.
Oh, absolutely. Quick turnaround, no. Tipped around, Eli with the rebound. That was Jordan Harrelson that missed on that rebound. Loring kicks to Stevens. Stevens decides not to shoot it. Back to Loring for 3. Loring buries the 3. Landon Loring assisted by Zach Stevens.
Good shooting start for the Royals.
Yeah. 8-3 start here. Dillard in the short corner. Drives by. Eli pokes it away. Luke with the steal.
Let's drive. Make him collapse, right? Yay.
Eli Manship,
right.
Corner 3. Eli from Luke. Royals have 3 threes here in the first quarter, and they've got an 11-3 lead. Dixon to Dillard. Inside to Harrelson. Back out, drive there. And Martin can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line as Landon Loring picked up his first. Kendrick Martin, 77% free throw shooter. He hits the first. Sinks them both.
I missed that. Who was it that was shooting?
That was Kendrick Martin.
Martin, okay. It's Marcus Boyd, number 23, who checked in. And Demarion Kelly, number 0. Stevens for 3.
Off the mark there. Rebounded by Dillard. Right now we're getting wide open looks, too. Dillard lost the handle on it.
I think Eli just had hold of his leg and they didn't see it.
I think so too. And Dillard's going to get, or that's not Dillard, that's going to be Boyd with the foul.
Yep.
Again, that was a crazy sequence there. I don't even know what was going on.
I think Eli was just grabbing at things
Yeah.
and then backing into things. Sometimes being in motion does good, it works out well for you. So I think that was Eli's strategy at that time.
Royals with the 6-point lead. Luke thought about the three, flips to Eli. Get Powers.
Coach Bechtel trying to get his team to move. We got guys just standing in the corners.
Loring's pass stolen away there by Martin. But then Powers steals it right back.
Yep, that was a great hustle job by Powers because we were getting pushed farther and farther away.
Stevens pulls up and hits the...
It's a little close for Zach, only a 2-pointer.
Well, the Lions just tried to pass it too much. Martin gets cut off. Martin steps through, and Martin got fouled.
That could be Caden or Landon.
Zach Stevens.
Oh, I did not see Zach. I saw the other two hanging off him.
So Martin back at the line.
Now, we saw a version of this pressure defense in the JV game, but obviously a little different caliber athletes.
Martin hits the first. Camaris Allen checking in. So you got Allen, Kelly, Martin, and then who am I missing?
Boyd.
Boyd and Dillard.
Yeah. Haven't heard from Fuller yet either.
No, we haven't. Tywayne Fuller, the fourth leading scorer on the team, hasn't checked in yet. Powers got a good look, tipped around. Stevens comes up with it. Stevens mid-range again. No, Dillard with another strong rebound. And kind of like the JV game, we're rebounding really well right now. Demarion Kelly. Over here to Martin. At least Larry hasn't checked into the game yet. We haven't had to talk about him. Pull-up jumper, no. Putback, no. Luke Manship with the rebound after Kelly couldn't get the putback. Loring drives.
Couldn't get the angle on that layup, but it was a good move. Oh.
They're going to call Loring for rooting him out and getting under him, or are they going to call Dillard? They're going to get Loring for. And because Dillard just was going up, and I think Loring boxed him out once Dillard was in the air.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I think that's where the majority of the contact happened. So Landon didn't like it because he's like, "Hey, I was boxing out," but
I think the box out came after he was already in the air, and that's where the call comes.
Yeah, but that's 2 fouls on Landon early in the game.
So he's got to be smart. Kelly, corner three, no good. Luke Manship with another rebound. And right now the Lions just can't buy a field goal. Luke's going to take a three. That was absolutely a two that the ref looked at it. His foot was on the line, but the ref called it a three. Take there and off the foot of Kendrick Martin.
That everybody in blue was pointing our way. Everybody in white was pointing their way at the same time. Like all 10 kids out there pointed.
I got 4 turnovers for the Lions and only 1 for us.
Yeah. I just want us to take advantage of this. We need to convert a few more of our shots. Can't count on them to keep turning the ball over.
Stevens to Powers. In and out from Powers. Eli with the offensive board finds Powers. One more. Oh, Loring will take the deep three. No. I got Dillard with 5 boards already.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
He averages 10 a game, so.
Now, I'm looking at that kid going like, that's a tight end right there.
Oh, yeah.
And edge rusher.
90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Royals by 6. Dillard airballs. Zach Stevens with the rebound.
It's like he thought about it too long.
Yeah. One thing we haven't seen, that defense has not, last 2 years, that pressure has been intense. The defensive pressure has not been nearly as intense as what I was expecting. Stevens off the mark. Loring fighting for it, but Camaris Allen comes up with it.
Good hustle, Landon. Tips it out.
I like the hustle, but I also want him to be smart with the 2 fouls.
Right. Tywayne Fuller checks in now.
First we've seen a Fuller. Caleb Rutherford came in for Stevens. And they just dropped it. There's steal there for Rutherford. That one just bounced off Allen's hands.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit like our JV did early on, where it just could not hang on to the ball.
Loring off the mark, and Eli's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to know when to just retreat and fight later on.
That's going to send Boyd to the line to shoot free throws, too.
Yep, that's 2 on Eli. Trueblood getting ready to check in for him anyway, but wish it was a possession sooner.
And again, the Lions have only got 1 field goal this entire game.
Doing a nice job from the line, though.
That they are. Boyd misses the second. Trueblood got that board. 36 seconds left. Loring being guarded by Allen, and Loring lost it out of bounds.
Does it seem like the ball's a little bouncier here?
It does seem like it's got a little more air. I've noticed a couple times some funny bounces off the rim or things like that. Luke Lewis comes in for Loring. 28 seconds left here. Royals lead by 5. Allen gets the screen from Dillard. Working on Rutherford. Gets by, rises up, and gets the roll. Camaris Allen. Oh, Eastern's going to get the last shot here. Foul on Boyd. That's going to be Boyd's second.
Yep. We're going to have to get a look real quick.
See what play we got drawn up here. Oh, Lewis with the slip.
Oh.
They were really worried about Powers at the opposite volleyball line there.
Yep.
And didn't communicate well. And Eastern Hancock with the 13-10 lead here at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
We purchased ukuleles and tuners and picks for any elementary music class to use and learn how to play the ukulele. Eastern are very responsible. If you lay out the ground rules ahead of time, they're going to be respectful. But we actually have headphones. We got another grant for headphones too. So if they think they're too loud, we just put the headphones on and then they love them.
I want to thank the Eastern Hancock Education Foundation for their continued support of Eastern Hancock in general. My students in my video production class made that commercial.
That's awesome.
We got another one that they just finished up today, talking about some of the things that the Education Foundation's provided for our class. That I think might be their best commercial yet. They did a good job with it. So Liberty Christian ball here. They have, looks like the same 5 on the floor.
Yeah, both teams.
Yep. Allen thought about it, or Martin, I mean. Now here to Dillard. Now there's Allen with it. Lobs it into Dillard. Dillard, big turnaround, no. Luke Manship there for the rebound.
I think we got a piece of that. I'm not sure who it was, but it looked like an altered trajection. Could say that tonight. Man, right now Allen is really jumping out at stuff up top.
I mean, there's lanes in there.
Yep.
They leave Caleb open deep, and Caleb's going to drill it. And again, our three-point looks have been good. It's not like we're taking – they're letting us shoot the three. Martin jumps down to Dillard. Dillard puts it up. Too strong. Trueblood there for the rebound. Luke Manship drives, finds Powers. Quick three from Caden. Buries another one.
And that was a really nice job from Luke because he started to get that defender sagging to him, got right back out to Caden.
8-point Royal lead here. Martin's turnaround, gets that one to roll. Yeah, and right now, again, the defensive intensity just not the same as it has been the last 2 years from this Lion team. They're just – it's letting us do things like that right there as Trueblood gets it from Powers.
You know what? You wonder, too, sometimes on a senior night when you have a different lineup, it takes you a while to get back in that rhythm because you got guys coming off the bench not used to it. I wonder if that's had any effect on them because they had a lot of seniors. Yeah,
that random guy over there just grabbed the ball.
Yeah, that should not have been. That's got to be a jump ball.
Yeah, because Powers was going to – I think Powers was, I don't think he was going to grab it and hold it, but he was going to save it.
Right.
That's got to be a jump ball.
Yeah. It's kind of like when the fan leans over at a baseball game, right, and catches the ball that you don't mean to get in. Yeah,
they're going with the jump ball there. So
yeah, you don't mean to do anything. It's coming right at you.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, hey, that was my natural reaction.
Right, but when you're standing on the out of bounds line.
Mm-hmm. Eastern Hancock on top by 9 right now. Scored in droves here this quarter. And now I see the defensive intensity pick up just a little bit here. Trueblood. Guarded by Martin. There's Lewis. Lewis will stop and pop the three. Lewis just a little short.
Here comes Fuller getting right to the just short of the basket, and that was nice. Silky smooth.
We've watched Fuller do that for a couple of years.
Yep. I'm watching they're playing sort of a zone at times. Fuller again, and he's going to pick up a foul.
And see, the last couple possessions, is it just they've ramped up the defensive intensity, and then they've got it going the other way.
Yep.
That's where, as Stevens picks up his second, that's where, we've seen them on film and in person the last couple of years make so much ground.
Right.
So, Dwayne Fuller, 2 free throws and hits the first. He's only hitting 53% on the season. Loring's going to come in for Lewis.
Yeah, we'll have to adjust a little bit when we get the ball down on offense.
Now, we have done a better job this quarter with fouls.
Yes.
It was the first foul of the quarter. 5-point Eastern Hancock lead after 4 straight points by Fuller. Trueblood drives in, tied up, but lost the handle, so it didn't end up being a jump. Stevens on the 3, no. Rebounded by Martin.
Oh.
And that's either going to be, it should be Rutherford.
Yeah.
And it is. I was afraid it was going to be on Landon Loring there.
The guy I saw with the defense that last time was Fuller, and it's ramped up since he's been back in. He may be the key to that.
I really since he checked in late in the first, I feel it feels like a different team here.
Yep.
Defensively, Martin all around the rim and out on that free throw. Coach Bechtel wants a timeout just to calm his team down and say, hey, this pressure's not any different than anything else we've seen. So
no, just 3 bad possessions in a row. You want to stop the proverbial bleeding.
Yeah. 5-point lead. Kendrick Martin will have one more free throw coming after the timeout here. And again, we talked about this in the pregame, but Eastern Hancock's sectional bracket here. We will be hosting the sectional. Tuesday night, Irvington Prep and Kip Indy Legacy a week from tonight. A week from tomorrow, the Royals will be playing Triton Central in the second game. Crystal House Manual and Heritage Christian will be playing in the first game. Kendrick Martin hits the second. He's now 5 of 6. Loring runs off the screens, too strong. Stevens with the offensive board. Trueblood kicks to Luke Manship, too strong, and Dillard with another aggressive rebound there. Three there from Jelani Dixon, his second of the game.
Yeah, and you kind of feel it picking up now. That'll be the Royals' ball off that block. Power's going to check back in for Rutherford.
Dixon blocked it out of bounds.
And this the defensive intensity coincides with us not being able to make a basket. And it's not like we're not getting some shots, just they're not falling right now.
Like hopefully. That one right there. Great screen from Luke Manship. And Powers from Trueblood. Powers with his third 3 of the game. Dixon feeling it, tries to respond, he can't. Luke Manship with another rebound. Loring with the fadeaway, no. Luke Manship comes back and picks it off like a linebacker. Another Lion turnover. They weren't expecting the big man to run the floor. Powers with the bad pass to Fuller with the steal and Fuller with the layup.
Yep. And lead is cut to 2.
Coach Bechtel calling out the play here. Loring steps through, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Dixon.
Nope, good move, good shot. Just couldn't quite get the right angle on it.
Picks it over, and Kendrick Martin, his 6th point of the quarter, gives the Lions their first lead of the game. 25-24 here, as their offense has absolutely come alive here in the latter half of this quarter. Powers skips it over there to Luke. Luke thought about the 3, kicks it out to Caden. Caden will take the 3, in and out. Dillard with his 7th board of the game. Fuller to Martin. Martin drives. Martin is hacked by Luke.
Just Luke's first, but Martin will shoot another pair of free throws. And you know what? Offensively, the person we haven't heard from is Monte Dillard.
Yeah, he has not scored.
Nope.
Averages 16 points a game. He's had a lot of shots to the rim, just nothing falling for him. Martin misses that one. It's his 7th and 8th free throws of the game. You guys can go ahead and chat with us. We got 100 viewers watching. You can talk to us on Facebook and YouTube. And missed that one too. Tipped out, and it's going to be Royal ball. They've shot 12 free throws to our 0.
Yeah.
Now, part of that was in the bonus at the end of the first quarter.
But we're not driving to the basket very much.
No, we're not.
Taking a lot of shots from the perimeter, and that's a big part of why that's happening.
Yeah, it's one of those stats that people like to yell about, but the way they're playing, they're attacking the basket.
Yeah.
Although Loring's going to get one there.
Yeah. That's going to be Damarian Kelly. Lewis going to check in here in a minute.
So Loring with 2 free throws. He's shooting 76% on the season. Much improved from last year. Yeah, Lewis is going to replace Loring so he doesn't pick up a third before the half. Hits them both. Eastern back on top, 26-25, as Luke Lewis comes in.
Yeah, Caden poked that away, but we couldn't get it.
Dillard gets triple teamed, goes to Dixon. Dixon can't get it to go. And he had a wide open shot, and I think he didn't realize it.
Yep. Trueblood comes down with it. Wow. Wide open for Powers. Can't convert, though.
Yep. Luke Manship with the offensive board. Zach Stevens will take the 3. He can't convert. Jelani Dixon with the rebound. Kendrick Martin for 3. And he's filling it up this quarter.
Yeah, he's 13 points already.
If he'd hit his free throws, he'd really be filling it up. Trueblood with the, not the basket, but does get the foul. Jelani Dixon is going to pick up the foul. So Youngblood with 2 free throws. It's the first, has a chance to tie it here with the second.
Yep, Allen just checked back in for the Lions.
Yep. No good on that one. Dillard just attacks the glass. Coach Anderson wants a timeout here with 44 seconds remaining in the first half. Liberty Christian leads by 1.
Yeah, Dillard not happy, though, because he just worked to the basket, and he did not get the pass. He's like, come on, man.
Do a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, folks, back here. 44 seconds left in the first half. Eastern Hancock trails Liberty Christian 28-27. Going to be Lion ball here as they see what they do. If they're going to try to hold for one or if they're just going to attack here. Fuller with the ball, guarded by Lewis. That's a long lob. That worked out really well for him, though. Deflection, and Jelani Dixon gets the layup.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because that was a really good defensive play.
That was a really long lob to the high post, too. Luke Manship drives in, just can't get it to go. Fuller with the rebound. Fuller running with it. Martin with the rebound. And Martin puts it up.
That might have been the smartest play I've seen tonight, too. Everybody running at him, and he pump fakes a little bit.
Oh, Lewis nearly had it taken away, but now we got numbers. And Jelani Dixon's going to pick up his second there as he attacked Luke to force Luke to not make it. But
yeah,
I don't know if that's a smart foul or not. Luke's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Coach doesn't think it is. You want them to move their feet, and they bit on Luke's pump fake. The Allen getting coached up about that.
Luke perfect on the first.
His first point of the night.
Yeah.
Big guys from both teams not getting on the scoreboard.
No good on that one. Martin with the rebound. Martin with the full court heave. Slams it off the backboard. And at the half, Eastern Hancock trails 32-28. After a furious last 4 minutes there by the Lions.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
So the Liberty Christian cheer team is doing a routine here. We're going to mute, but we're going to keep it on the camera so you can watch their cheer routine here. So we'll be back here in about 9 minutes with the second half. All right, folks, we're back here with a minute and a half to go before the start of the second half. Royals going to be a little late getting down. I think Coach Bechtel's still going over stuff with his team. It played really well for a quarter and a half, and then got a little sloppy. Shots weren't falling, and we allowed the Lions to speed us up a little bit there the last 4 minutes or so of that quarter.
We also struggled to score. Like, that was part of it as well.
I know,
Just
we were
couldn't make
knocking
any
down
baskets.
threes left and right because we've hit 6 threes in the first half. I mean, you're on pace for 12 made threes. You should be loving that. But yeah, just couldn't get anything to go. A couple of free throws there towards the end, but otherwise really struggled to put the ball in the basket. And I think part of that was getting sped up. We were 3 of 13 from inside the arc, and that's not going to get it done. We got some of those layups, we got a little wild. We tried shooting some circus shots that weren't falling.
Yeah.
So leading the Royals right now, Powers has got 11, Loring has 5, and nobody else has more than 3. Kendrick Martin leading the way for the Lions. He's got 15 points. Jelani Dixon with 8. Tywayne Fuller with 6. Nobody else with more than a basket for them either. So we'll see, does Liberty Christian come out kind of like they did in the first quarter? And are we able to knock down shots? Are they able to keep applying that pressure? We'll see how this goes here in the third. Let's see. So the Lions are going with Harrelson, Boyd, Fuller, Martin, and Dillard. Eastern has Powers, Manship, Loring, and Stevens. And it looks like it'll be Lion ball here to start.
Well, it was an entertaining first half. I am looking forward to this half to see how we make some adjustments and if we can cool off Kendrick Martin.
Yeah. 15 first half points. He's done it from everywhere. He's done it from the line. He's done it from deep. He's hit some layups. Dillard posting hard. Eli being physical with him. Dillard gets it to Martin. Martin up and through the contact.
That was good defense.
I mean, Eli just stayed put, said you're going to have to go through me. Pass nearly stolen away. That one deflected as well. They did a nice job there getting back on those deflections, but they didn't quite get to that rotation. Dillard with his 9th board of the game.
And it's amazing we couldn't get a wide open shot off that with 2 of their guys going down trying to make steals.
And that's what they weren't doing in the first quarter.
Yep,
that's what they picked up, and that defense started helping over. That defense started playing much better there as the second quarter progressed. Dillard, no. Harrelson with the offensive rebound, can't get the putback, and then he's fouled on his second putback by, it looks like, Powers. It is Powers, his first. Oh, I thought that was Harrelson.
Yeah, no, Boyd is. I think it's Boyd is going to take his shots.
I just saw the 3 again. Their jerseys are better than the JV ones, but the kind of it looks like gray.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
I know it's supposed to be white, but it's
too.
kind of gray. And does Boyd sinks them both? He's 3 out of 4 from the line. Eli Manship just has it stolen away, but then he goes and steals it right back. Oh, Luke Manship with a dime to Stevens, but Dillard almost hit his head on the backboard.
I thought he did.
There we go. Eli with the charge.
Just Martin's first foul. The Royals yet to score in this half.
Yeah. Yeah, 4-0 so far this half. Luke hits Powers on the back cut. But again, Powers trying to avoid contact. That was a good play there. Dillard finally gets on the board. Loring out to Stevens. Stevens, oh man.
I'm telling you what, Fuller made the difference. They just called Loring. Let's go, Loring's third foul.
No, they called it on Martin.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Because Loring looked at him like, I can't believe that was me. They called it on Martin. How about that?
Our camera doesn't see what happened there. That's over and back there.
Oh, we are in danger of losing touch here. We gotta get a stop and a basket.
And we seem a little frustrated right now. I'm
Yep.
looking at our body language. We seem to be just a little bit frustrated. We got to calm ourselves down. I would expect to see a Coach Bechtel timeout if they score here in this possession, just to talk to our boys. And Stevens was hanging all over Boyd. Yeah,
Oh, I thought they might call travel on that one. That's Stevens' is third.
yeah. Zach was draped on him before he caught it.
There's
I
your
think.
timeout right there.
Yeah, I think just again, I don't like where our body language is right now.
Yep.
We just seem kind of tense.
Yep, I agree.
Our principal, Adam Barton, always says, how do your shoulders look?
Yep.
You know, when he walks down the hall, sometimes he'll say, you have tense shoulders, and I'm looking at our guys, and we have tense shoulders right now. So quick timeout there by Coach Bechtel. We'll go here from 9-Star, and we'll be done.
Connect high-speed fiber internet. There's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need. Visit 9starconnect.com.
But like that's a
thank you,
that
9-Star.
group of four.
Yeah,
we're just talking like they've got some big athletes out there. Fuller, not a big kid, put together pretty well, but the other four guys out there all have this very, very similar build. They're going to be a tough out for anybody in the.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you talked about their goal is to win state, so
nearly, that is a steal there. Luke Manship with the steal up ahead to Loring, and Loring lays it in for two. Didn't get back on Martin.
no. But then we were standing under the basket. Boyd grabs it, gets it in, without much of a challenge. I'll tell you what, Fuller is fast.
Yes, he is. There we go. Manship to Stevens. In and out for Zach.
He cannot get that to fall tonight.
Fuller to Dillard. Loring kicks over to Stevens. Now Powers will take a deep three. Just a little strong. Martin couldn't quite save it, and it goes out of bounds. He tried not to take out that young lady in the front row over there. I think he could have saved it if he was going to take her out, and I think he thought differently.
That's one of those in the NBA. You see somebody's drink and popcorn go flying.
I don't think he wanted to see somebody's grandma go flying.
No, I don't either.
Loring left that one long. I was about to say he left it short. Dillard, spin move, no good. Powers scoops it up and in.
Yeah, that was pretty.
He's got 13 now.
Just get some stops. We are running out of gas.
Martin drills another three.
And that was tired defense right there.
Yep, we doubled hard on Dillard and then didn't have anybody to go. Couldn't get out on Martin quick enough. Loring takes the three. Loring from Powers.
We're hanging around. So we're going to have enough to make a push.
We're still only halfway through the quarter, really. So.
I just I'm worried. Like if we can't put together, I don't want to get a timeout.
I think we're okay. I think we're still. I know we're down 10, but I think we're still in a good spot. We're starting to knock down our shots over here.
That'll be key.
And again, this is such a game of momentum that we get knock down another three, get a stop, knock down another shot. All of a sudden, now it's a 5-point game. It's just stringing together stops. And I know one of our assistant coaches, Cole Allen's not here tonight. I hope he's watching. He hasn't chatted anything, so I'm guessing that he might not be. But I know he tracks defensive stops, and one of the things he tracks is putting together multiple stops in a row.
Yeah.
And the percentage of, winning percentage when you can get X number of, I can't remember what Coach Bechtel calls them, but it's 3 stops in a row. When you can get 4 of those a game, your winning percentage just goes through the roof.
I think I heard somebody talking about that on a college broadcast the other night too.
Yeah.
That same idea.
It's been a thing that's been going around the college circles for a while.
And it makes sense.
Because just the momentum of it is brutal. Elijah Dixon back into the game. So is Demarion Kelly. Jelani Dixon came into the game. All kinds of substitutions here. Really only Boyd and Martin still in the game from a minute ago. See if we can do something against their subs here. See if we can see if we can bale some hay against these guys. Oh, nice job there. Blocked by Luke Manship. Loring comes up with the rebound. Cole Allen is watching. He said they call them kills.
Kills. All right. Thanks, Cole.
Powers off the screen. No good on that one. Kelly with the rebound. He said 5 to 6 a game is their goal.
All right.
Martin, no good. But nobody put a body in Kelly.
Nope.
Second chance point from Demarion Kelly. Loring for 3. Loring hits the 3. He's got 8 this quarter, 13 for the game. His third 3 of the game.
Yeah, he's having a nice shooting night.
Royals trail by 9, 47-38. Jelani Dixon thought about it. Drives, gets cut off, kicks it back out to Kelly, and Kelly buries his second straight basket.
We just didn't rotate.
No.
And again,
it's tired legs. We've only had one sub here this quarter. We haven't seen Trueblood and Lewis. Eli Manship, basket in the foul. I think Jelani Dixon got him. Nope, they're going to give it to Elijah Dixon.
Yeah, Fuller comes in for Kendrick Martin.
Yeah, Fuller and Dillard. You just can't afford to keep those guys off the floor for very long.
No. And that group that they started with was frenetic on defense.
Eli sinks the free throw. 8-point game now. Under a minute left. Fuller to Jelani. Over here to Elijah. Back up top to Fuller. Jelani goes inside to Dillard. Gonna get him with the travel?
Yep.
Travel. And he had, Eli's just basically standing there. Eli's not even really contesting anything. He's just kind of, I'm going to hang out here. And Dillard's overthinking it when he's got Eli on him in the post.
Jeez.
Fuller dives on the floor. Again, the hustle from him. Dixon can't get it to go. Loring with the save, and then Eli picks up, and that's nothing. I mean,
that's a tough foul. It's a tough foul.
You got to feel bad for Eli on that one because that was him going for the ball and Fuller going for the ball. And
yep. So Trueblood and Lewis will check in for Loring and Eli Manship. And who'd that come back in? Allen coming in for Elijah Dixon.
.13 seconds left here. Fuller brings it across.
Yeah, he's fast.
Into Dillard, and Dillard lays it in. He's got 6 all in this quarter. Powers actually got a good look at it.
Nope.
Off the rim. And it's back to a 10-point lead here at the end of the third quarter. Score Liberty Christian 51, Eastern Hancock 41. And it's that time. It's time for our Dave's Express Care Car Wash and Grill trivia question. Stop by in Greenfield and get yourself a tenderloin and a car wash. Here's our trivia question, Scott. There's 8 schools, 8 high schools located in Madison County.
Okay.
I'm not counting Madison Grant because the schools, even though they take kids from Madison County, the school's in Grant County. 8 schools located in Madison County. How many have we played in boys basketball?
You have to think about that. The other thing I want to know is, are any of them, their mascots, the Bridges?
No, but that would be good.
Yeah.
Madison Grant is the Argyles.
I like that.
The only Argyles in the country, I believe. But again, I'm not counting them for this because.
But are the Argyles like the socks?
I'm not sure. Like the sweater.
Yeah. I'm trying to think here. You said there are 8?
There are 8 schools in Madison County. We'll let people guess here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think here who the 8 schools are. I'm not sure if I know all 8 of the schools in Madison County. That's part of the problem, too, for me. By the way, that's a good question for you to put it together about 10 minutes before the JV game started.
Thank you.
I like that.
I didn't have my prep today, so I was.
That's all right.
Rutherford normally shoots that one.
Yeah, that did have the long arms of Martin coming at him. Get in the middle.
Powers got away with the carry on there.
Yeah. I also think he could have turned the corner and got in the middle of.
Oh, nice pass. Nice extra passes. Powers to Luke. Luke can't get it to go. Martin with another rebound.
And it feels like they're playing like a matchup zone. I don't know if that's what it is, but there was a big empty hole in the middle for Powers, and he did not want to get in there. So I feel like we're passing up open shots at times.
Yep. We got a guess on our trivia. John Collins thinks we've played 5 schools in Madison County.
I think so too, John. That's what I'm thinking.
You got to name them next.
Yeah, well, I can name the 5, I think, but I don't know if I know all 8 to go more than that.
Fuller up ahead to Martin. So Fuller with the rebound up ahead to Martin for 2 more. And him with 22 now.
He's having a heck of a night.
And more guesses trickling in. Ashley Graham-Decker says 5. Rutherford, no. B Street Digital says 6. Fuller, no good on the 3. Luke for another rebound. Got Luke with 8 rebounds now.
Okay.
That one deflected out of the hands of Lewis. And then up ahead to Fuller, who lays it in for 2 more.
I'm going to say that Martin might be the...
Fuller just stole it away from Lewis and lays it in for 2 more, and Coach Bechtel's going to call a timeout.
I think Martin might be the best player on the floor, but I think Fuller might be the most important player on the floor.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. That young man makes this team go.
Yeah, I mean, they've been completely different since he checked in. And it took the end of the first quarter to get them warmed up and maybe to get that lineup how they wanted it. But after starting all their seniors, but man, I've got him with 10 points. He's probably got 5 or 6 steals.
Yeah.
And when he gets the ball, he is like a laser beam to the basket.
And we talked last year about, I believe it's his uncle, Kojak Fuller, who's a legend here at Anderson.
Yep.
So here's our guesses. Everybody's guessed 6 or 5. Can you tell us who? What teams have we played in Madison County? Not counting Madison Grant as a Madison County school because the school's not in Madison County.
Have we played Madison Grant?
No.
I didn't think we had. The only time I know we've engaged with Madison Grant was a track meet up there, which was one of the coldest track meets I remember being at.
I was there.
Yes. And you couldn't do what the rest of the dads were doing, which was
hide
when
in
our
the bathroom.
kids weren't competing. Yep, hide in the bathroom by the furnace.
Tyler Blattner says we played 7.
Blattner might have played all 7.
So again, see if anybody can guess. And we never played Anderson Highland or Madison Heights, so those closed Anderson high schools don't factor into it.
John Harrell website's getting a lot of hits right now.
It is. But you got to remember, it only goes back to 1994,
That's
so there's
true. That's true.
Our history goes back a lot further. So Royals trail by 16 after a big offensive outburst here from the Lions. Fuller nearly got another steal. Oh, Dillard sends Luke Manship shot into the cheerleaders.
Yeah, but I like that because it was a change.
Yep.
It was a change. By the way, maybe a future thought for a trivia question. How many different schools has Dave Poff coached against?
I could do that. Nice. They lost track of Powers. Basket in the foul. Allen with the foul.
All right, Caden.
Can you see if our cameraman can zoom in a little bit? We look very zoomed out.
Zoom in a little bit.
Powers no good. Martin with yet another rebound, his 6th. Fuller dishes over here to Allen, no good. Rebound by Kelly, and again, now you talked about tired legs as Luke Manship picks up that foul. They're getting offensive boards. That's Kelly's 3rd offensive rebound in the game.
And he went between 2 of our guys. I don't know if Landon was the other one. Luke was one of the 2, but he just went right up between them.
That's the first. So here's our guesses. Ashley Graham Decker says Frankton, LaPel, Alexandria, Liberty Christian, Pendleton, question mark. I don't know if she's saying the question mark is the last one or. It's the second one.
Who'd she guess again?
Frankton, LaPel, Alex, Liberty Christian, and Pendleton.
Okay. All right. I forgot one on her list. I forgot that school was in Madison County.
Jeez. Martin with the dunk.
Yeah, it's getting away now.
Fuller with the foul, though. Yeah. You want to watch the dunk? I want to watch the dunk.
Why not?
I like watching dunks.
Yeah, it was nice. I think he lost a little bit on the way up.
Loring gets fouled there by Boyd. Boyd picks up his 3rd, and Loring will go to the line to shoot 2 more. What was the one you forgot, Scott?
I forgot Alexandria was in
Madison County. Next time out, we'll give the answer since our guesses have slowed down. Does that change your answer?
Yes, it does.
Loring rolls in the first one.
Unless you've been around recently, there's a school I don't think people think about.
Rolls in both of them. He's 4 of 4 tonight. 16-point deficit here for the Royals. We talked about Liberty Christian having, aspirations to make a deep tournament run, and they've been on a little bit of a losing streak. They'd lost 3 in a row coming into this game, albeit against 3 really good teams, Cathedral, Park Tudor, and Centerville. Yeah. But they, you always want to get back on the winning side of things going into the tournament if you're them. Dillard steps through. He's got 8 points now to go with his 11 boards.
Yeah, and they look pretty deep to me. I mean, there's 8 or 9 kids that are going to come in and play.
Powers, is that Luke with the assists?
Well, I believe so.
Powers has got 18. I don't know that we can pick up full court. He tossed it to Dillard on the oop, and then we throw it right back.
Yeah.
So
well, and I think Landon was trying to pressure Fuller to go to left, which is smart, except look, he's fast enough to take 3 dribbles with the left hand, beat you down the floor, and then go back right-handed.
Yeah. I don't know that that's – I know what he's trying to do, but he's so fast. I'd like to see him run track.
Yep, I was just thinking the same thing.
Martin thought about the step back. Kicks it over here to Kelly. Dillard, short corner jumper. Nice box out from Rutherford. Powers, another 3, leaves it too strong. Dillard with the rebound just because he needs to add to his stats there, I guess. Could have let that one go out. Steal and a travel.
And coach getting angry that the team kind of showboating a little bit.
Yep. So Coach Anderson's going to take a timeout and maybe he's not taking a timeout.
No.
I think he was getting after his team, like you said, for showboating, and the officials thought he was talking to them.
Yep.
On our trivia answer here, we haven't had a timeout.
I will say I agree with Ashley. She did not have Anderson Prep on there. And so the one so that's 6 of 8. I know Anderson obviously is the 7th. I don't know who the 8th one is.
So the 6 teams that we have played, Alexandria, Frankton, Anderson Prep, Liberty Christian, LaPel, and Pendleton. We have not played Elwood or Anderson.
Elwood, I did not know Elwood was in. That's way up. That's got to be at the top of Madison County.
No, it's more. It is north, but it's east or west. I mean
okay.
west.
Okay.
It's over towards on the way to Tipton.
Yeah.
So it is north, but it's also west.
Gotcha.
So we've never played Elwood or Anderson, and I could see Anderson being somebody that we pick up.
That's what I.
That's
sure.
somebody. It's kind of interesting that we have. I know. For about 45 years, I know why we would never play them, but now, and they're still really good, but now I could see that with the kind of the expanded schedule, conferences constantly changing. I could see that being a game that we pick up in the not too distant future.
Well, I thought maybe at some point in the past with in a sectional or something we may have got thrown in with them or so, but I wasn't sure on that one. Yeah, Anderson Prep, I think it feels like to us because we play them in a lot of things and we've been involved in the school for a long time. But
we played them one time, actually, before they were in the IHSA. So it was a year before they were an IHSA team. I think we had a snow game that got canceled and we picked them up.
We play them a lot in middle school stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, and, proximity, they're not too far.
Right.
They've always got teams. Powers with the steal. Loring to Rutherford, short. Harrelson with another rebound. Up ahead to Martin. And Loring grabbed him there.
Yeah, that was a silly foul.
Yeah, Martin still finishes it.
Yeah, that was what Landon did, swipe, and he went at the shooting hand side, but all he did was brush his shoulder. It wasn't going to be enough to stop him even taking the ball up. So that's like one of those, if you're going to foul, keep his arm down. Don't let him go all the way through. But not like Martin needs any more points.
No. I got him with 27.
I'm not mathing right now. But that looks right.
Luke's pass deflected there. And again, I think Martin might have been able to save that, but he's going to take out somebody. And he's not going to have a chance to get to 30. Jelani Dixon's going to come in and replace him.
It's a heck of a game from Martin.
He's an impressive player. Powers just can't get the layup. Harrelson up to Dillard, and he's going to lay it in for two. He's now in double figures. 10 points to go along with 12 boards, so double-double for him. Loring loses it, but into Powers' hands. Kicks to Luke Manship. Off the mark.
Luke's long distance shots have all been like that tonight. They've all been just a tad short.
20-point game here. Another sub, Elijah Dixon's going to come in for Fuller. And again, Kendrick Martin only a junior. Fuller only a junior. Boyd only a sophomore.
Yeah. There was one other one that was, right? Because then is it Allen? Allen's not a senior either, right? You said only one of their top four scorers.
Allen's a freshman.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
Rutherford in and out. Boyd with another rebound. We got Boyd with 8 rebounds. Oh, good D there from Luke to keep it away from Boyd.
Trueblood and Lewis checking in for the Royals. And Marmar Larry and looks like Solk. Yeah, Nick Solk checking in for the Lions.
I think he's going to let the seniors get a round of applause there from a couple of seniors getting to play, like Elijah Dixon there. He started the game. Hasn't seen a ton of action since. Jelani Dixon's going to take a volleyball line three. Rebounded by Trueblood, but then it's stolen away. Boyd. Rutherford nearly lost it. Stevens drives. Stevens has it poked away from behind. Up ahead to Elijah Dixon, who lays it in for two.
His first points of the night.
Nice for a senior to score on senior night.
Yep.
Jelani Dixon gets the bump foul there.
We have only scored 7 points in this quarter.
I know. Trueblood gets tripped by Dixon there. That's going to be bonus, so Trueblood's going to get a chance to shoot some free throws. Jelani's like, why don't you let me foul out here? Then I can come out. Trueblood was 1 of 2 in his first trip to the line. Brennan hits the first. Hits them both. They have shot free throws well tonight.
Yeah.
We're 9 out of 12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Elijah Dixon somehow saved that. Puts it up, can't get it to fall. Trueblood with the nearly gets the rebound. Boyd comes up with it somehow. I don't know if Boyd got the steal from True Blood. I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, Dixon is going to foul out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was Dixon.
But they just sent him back in because we're shooting 2.
Yeah, so Lewis is shooting 2.
Yeah, there's getting ready to see handful.
Although
of guys
Dixon has to
checking
come
in.
out now.
That's what I thought. Like
he should be coming out. Lewis misses the first. Maybe I'm wrong. I have him with 5.
I have him with 5 also.
Now he came out, but he should have had to come out technically before that shot.
Right. Oh, they didn't give it to him.
Oh.
Well, no, it's 15. Oh,
They
that
don't
they
have
have
15.
Landon's last one up there.
Yeah. Lewis hits 1 out of 2.
No, I will say this: all the Royals that played get on the scoreboard tonight.
Yep.
So there is that.
So that's going to do it as the Lions dribble the clock out. The final score here from the Lions Den: Eastern Hancock 51, Liberty Christian 74. And it was like they just flipped the switch midway through the fourth quarter and midway through the second quarter, they just flipped the switch and we just looked kind of uncomfortable the rest of the game from that point on.
That's true. I am missing one of their points somewhere.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We're going to do a quick commercial from the IHSA, and we'll be right back with our final stats and our 9-star postgame show.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, we're back for the 9-Star Connect postgame show, sponsored by 9-Star Connect. Scott, I mean, the Royals came into this game, you talked about, with a 12-8 record. But you schedule this game purposefully here at the end of the season to prep you for the sectional, right? So they leave here with a 12-9 record, but I know how Coach Bechtel is. As long as he saw things, as long as he thinks that we got better, that prepared us for the sectional, he's not going to be upset. He's not going to be happy about losing. You're never happy about losing. I think he's looking at this as a bigger picture thing here. Liberty Christian moves to 15-7. They finished the regular season at that. Best of luck to them going into the tournament here. They got a really nice team. They got a really deep team, and they've got a really fun team to watch. Let's go through the final stats here. You got the Royals?
Yeah, so the Royals were led by Caden Powers, 18, and Landon Loring's 15. Eli Manship had 6. Brennan Trueblood had 5. Caleb Rutherford had a 3. Zach Stevens had a 2. And we got a free throw apiece from the Lukes, Luke Lewis and Luke Manship. I don't have I got lost on the rebounds, but I know Luke, we at one point had Luke Manship with 7 or 8?
I had him with 8.
8. So lots of guys with 2 or 3 rebounds. We had a number of assists early on. It kind of cooled off there at the end. And then a handful of steals, too. So I think some of those things we cooled off as the game wore on.
Yeah, Luke Manship led the way. He ended up with 6 steals. or not 6 steals, 6 assists.
Six
Sorry.
assists, okay.
6 assists, 3 steals, 9 rebounds total. For the Liberty Christian Lions, they were led by Kendrick Martin, who had 27. Tywayne Fuller with 10. Boyd had 9, or Dillard had 10 as well. He had a double-double. Monty Dillard had 10 points, 12 boards. Boyd with 9 points and 8 rebounds. A really nice showing from the sophomore there, a 6'5 sophomore. He's an impressive player. Jelani Dixon had 8. Demarion Kelly with 6. And then Elijah Dixon and Camaris Allen with 2 apiece. Who's our Paxton Farms player of the game, Scott?
For the Royals, I would have to go with Caden Powers.
18 points. He hit 4 3-pointers. I think you're right. It's got to be Caden Powers here, and it's one of those where, again, you hate to lose. You never like to play like that, but we got to look at this and get better. We got to bounce back. Absolutely. We got senior night on Friday night against the Hagerstown Tigers, a Hagerstown team that's really been, when they play well, they can beat anybody. I think they played Centerville to like a 5 or 6 point game earlier in the season. So that's a team that last couple of years we've kind of been able to do what we wanted. This year's not going to be the case. Also wanted to talk about one last time before we go, our sectional bracket. 1 week from tomorrow, Wednesday night, the Royals will be hosting Triton Central. Come on out, support your Royals. We're going to need all the support we can get. We're going to need that home court advantage. That's why you like hosting the sectional. It gives you that home court advantage.
Absolutely.
Anything else before we get out of here?
No, not tonight, but come out Friday. Come out for the sectional. See if we can cut down another net.
Let's do it. All right, thank you guys, and we'll see you on Friday night.